Hello, my dear students. Hope everyone is doing well. In today's math session, we will be seeing practice set 7.1, which is based on direct variation. So let's start. Children, here we have a first question where they have given you a statement and you have to represent it into the form of equation by using the symbol of variation. Now, what is the symbol of variation? It is alpha. Now, circumference of a circle is directly proportional to its radius. Then, very simple, C directly proportional to R. Here, consumption of petrol L in a car and a distance traveled by the car are in direct variation. So, this will be L directly proportional to D. So, just you have to insert the proportionality sign or the variation sign in between. So, this was a very easy question number 1. Now children, let's see question number 2. They have given you a table where the cost of the apple and the number of the apples is in direct variation. Like they have taken cost of the apple as y and they have taken the number of apples as x. So as per them, y is directly proportional to x. Now we already know children, when you want to take out proportionality sign, we have to insert equal to k, then we will get x. Already I have explained this into the earlier session. You can check the video. Then equals to kx. Now what we will do? Firstly, what is k here? K is the constant of variation. Always you have to mention that. Now what we will do children? We will insert the values. What do we have? We have y is equals to kx. See here, x is 1 and y is 8. Just insert the values. What will we get? See, k1 is k and it will be equals to 8. What did we get the value of k as? We got it as 8. Now let's see next. Now here we have like equation we had y is equals to kx. But now k is 8. So what did we get? Y is equals to 8x. Now here what we will do? We will start solving the practice sets question now. So here see. Here y is 56. So what will happen? You will get 56 is equals to 8x. Take 8 on opposite side, it will get divided by. Okay. So 7 divided by 56, sorry, 8 divided by 56 will be 7. So here your answer will be 7. Now again do the same thing. When x is equals to 12, you have y is equals to 8x. 8 into 12. This will be 96. So insert here as 96. Now children, here y is equal to 160 it is. So insert the same thing again. 160 is equals to 8x. X will be 160 divided by 8. So what you will be getting? 160 divided by 8 is nothing but 20. 8 2s are 60 and the 0. So here you got it as 20. So that simple it is. Just firstly you have to very carefully find the value of k. Then let's start with our question number 3. If m is directly proportional to n and m is 154, n is 7, then you have to find the value of m when n is 14. Very simple. Firstly, let's write children. It is given that m is directly proportional to n. Now, we know to take out the proportionality sign, we have to insert equal to k. Now, we did that. We got m is equals to kn, where k is the constant of variation. Now, it is given that when m is 154, n is 7. Start inserting the value. What it will be? It will be 154 is equals to k into 7. Now, in order to find k, take 7 on opposite side. It will become 154 divided by 7. Correct? So, here we have 154 divided by 7. Divide 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 40, carry 7 twos are 40. So, what did you get? You got the value of k as 22. Now, children, what will be the equation turning out to be as? It was m is equals to kn. But k is 22, so it will become m is equals to 22n. Now, when n is 14, let's start solving. M will be 22 into 14, that is 308. So, what did we get the value of m as? We got the final answer as 308. Now, let's move to the fourth question. children, here it is given that n varies directly with m and you have to complete the table. See, very simple. To take out the proportionality sign, insert equal to k. K is constant of variation. Now, when m is 3, n is 12. Start inserting the values. What it will be? 12 is equals to k into 3. In order to find the value of k, what it will be? It will be 12 by 3. So you will be getting the value of k as 4. Now, this is an important step to find the value of constant of variation. Now, children, what next? So, what our equation will turn out to be? N is equals to 4m. So, this is our equation of variation. Now, one by one, let's start solving the table questions. Now, when m is 6.5, what you will be doing? N will be equals to 4 into 6.5. You multiply the thing. What you will be getting? The value of 6.5 into 4 will be 26. So here you got the value of n as 26. Now second you see where n is 28. Do this. N will be 4 into m. So this is 28 equals to 4m. So what will you get? You will get m as 7. Why? Because 28 divided by 4 is nothing but 7. So in the similar way, this one you will try. Okay, like easy it is. Yes, it is easy. Now let's see the next question. Y varies directly. This is our fifth question. Y varies directly at square root of x. That is, y is directly proportional to square root of x. Now when x is 16, y is 24, then you have to find the constant of variation and equation of variation. Now children, see, whenever you have to take out the proportionality sign, you have to insert equal to k, where k is the constant of variation. Now, when x is 16 and y is 24, so what we will get? See, y equals to k root x. So 24 equals to k root 16. Now, what is root 16? 16 is a square of 4. So it will become 24 equals to 4k. Now, take the 4 on opposite side, it will get divided by. 24 divided by 4 will be 6. So we got the value of k as 6. Now what will the equation turn out then? It will be y is equals to 6 root x. Y is equals to 6 root x. The constant of variation, that is k, is 6 and the equation of variation is y is equals to 6 root x. So this was the answer which we needed to find. Now the last sum of the practice set. What the question is? The total remuneration paid to the laborers. That is the salary which is paid to the laborers employed to harvest the soya bean is in direct variation with the number of laborers. So the amount paid and the number of laborers is in direct proportion. If the remuneration of 4 laborers is rupees 1000, find the remuneration of 17 laborers. Very easy. Let the remuneration amount paid to the laborers be y and the number of laborers paid be x. Okay, so what we will get? Y is directly proportional to x. To take out proportionality sign, you have to insert equal to k. So what we will be getting? Y equals to kx. Where what is y, or sorry, where what is k? K is a constant of variation. Now children, let's see. X is 4, y is 1000. Insert the values. You will get 1000 is equals to k into 4. Now in order to get k, divide 1000 with 4. You will get it as 250. So now we got the value of constant which is 250. So what will be our equation? Y is equals to 250x. In place of k, you insert 250. Now children, x is 17. So y will be like 250 into 17. 4250. So how much amount do we need to pay to the 17 laborers? We need to pay rupees 4250. So children, along with your educational videos, we also come up with the amazing facts on every Friday sharp at 10 a.m. Children, you will enjoy to see these sessions. Like we have revealed the various secrets, like exactly who is coloring the fruits and vegetables. When we cut the onions, why do we get the tears? Children, please check it out. And surely you're going to enjoy the sessions. I hope everyone has got the today's session very nicely. If you have loved today's session, don't forget to like and share the video, and if you feel like the channel can be useful to you, please don't forget to subscribe your own YouTube channel, that is Your Rhythm Nexus. If there is any query or any suggestion, please drop it into the comment section and surely we will work on it. Children, the playlist for the amazing fact and the channel's logo has been provided here. Please click on it, tap on it, and you will be taken away to the amazing facts, as well as there is a provision, if you tap it you can subscribe the channel. Thank you.